Welcome back to Olympus basketball on OlyTV. I'm Jackson Bodley.
And I'm Lucas Pierce.
Tonight is the newest edition of the Olympus versus Skyline rivalry. This game is a first for both teams, as Skyline enters this one as winners for the first time since 2015. And of course, Olympus looks to get back on the Eagles for the first time since 2015. As always, we'd like to give a big shout out to Jared Larson, our statistician here at Olympus, for all his hard work getting us and compiling all these statistics. And we're going to start here with last year's game. Last year's game, it was one for the ages. Olympus entered that one 18-1, ranked number 1 in the state on an 18-game win streak, and they'd also beaten the Eagles 17 times in a row entering last year's game. They beat the Eagles by 33 in their first matchup and looked to cruise by at home in the second one. Skyline, they were on fire. They hadn't lost since that 33-point loss, and then they took that momentum into that one and ended up winning it and upsetting the Titans 64-62. Giorgio Gillespie was great in that game, and Olympus, they struggled shooting from deep with Jordan Barnes and Dutch Dowdell shooting combined 3 for 18 from deep. Both teams finished the year out great and have great starts to the year this year, so setting up for a great matchup where both teams are ranked highly. Olympus, they enter this one ranked second in 5A with a 13-3 record. And there's a little bit more on the line this one than a normal game as they look to reassert their dominance on this rivalry tonight against the Eagles. As for the Eagles, they are now ranked 6th in 5A with a 10-6 record, and they're going to try tonight to beat Olympus 2 times in a row for the first time since 2008. Both teams are getting ready to face off once again. Both teams are great this year. It's going to be a great one. And Olympus, I think one big key they got to sort of flip and turn around tonight is the turnovers. Throughout the whole year, they've been great so far. Before this last 3-game stretch, they averaged only 8 turnovers given a game. But during these last 3 games against Brighton, Alta, and East, they had over 11 in each of them, the high being 17 against Alta. And those were a big role in that close win against Brighton and that loss they had to Alta. And so that's something that they're going to have to look to clean up tonight. With that, we're going to send it over to Lucas on the keys for each team tonight.
Well, first off for Olympus, as always, they need to shoot well from 3 and they have to be able to get steals and turnovers. As evidenced by last year's game against Skyline and this year's losses, if Olympus doesn't hit from 3, they tend to let the other team hang around and it leads to close losses. Also, I think they need to get at least 2 players outside of Jordy Barnes and Dutch Dowdell into double figures. Some candidates to do that could be Gavin Lowe and Reeve Smiley. For Skyline, they have been struggling of late, losing 5 of their last 7, and a lot of their struggles can be linked to the offense. So first off, Skyline needs to find some success on the offensive side of the ball, whether that is from 3 or in the paint. And since their games are generally lower scoring, Skyline needs to limit Olympus's offense by guarding the perimeter tightly. This game could basically come down to if it's high scoring, Olympus runs away with it, and if it's low scoring and close, Skyline has a great chance to win.
All right, like you said, Skyline needs to keep this one low scoring. They average just 55 points a game, and Olympus, they average 75 points a game. Skyline does have a little bit better defense statistically, and so keeping it close is definitely the main point and game plan tonight for the Eagles. All right, we're going to step aside for a minute, and we'll be back in a couple minutes after the national anthem for the starting lineups right here on OlyTV. It's Olympus versus Skyline once again.
Skyline High School. As tonight they take on your mighty Titans of Olympus High. In one of the state's storied matchups, the Eagles and Titans first met on the hardwood just 60 years ago in 1963. And tonight is the 113th game between these two schools. Olympus leads the series 59-53. Tonight's game is being broadcast broadcast live by our talented students at OlyTV. Head over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button on the OlyTV channel to catch the live stream of all our home basketball games and other exciting events at Olympus High School. Don't miss out, subscribe to OlyTV today. And now at this time we ask that you stand, if able, and join our students in the ozone in honoring America and those who protect it with the presentation of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can't you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you.
And now let's get you the starting lineups for both teams, starting with the Skyline Eagles. Skyline started out the season hot, but since then they've lost 5 of their last 7 and enter this one after a win against West, 55-45. Now here's the starters for the Eagles. Number 2, junior David Rasmussen. Number 11, a senior, Kai Sorensen. He had 11 points and 8 rebounds in their win last week. Wearing number 20, their leading scorer, senior and center, Landon Shaw. Wearing number 23, Itai Lustgarten. And wearing number 50, Carson Kafusier. Now we'll get the starting lineups for the Olympus Titans. At guard, a sophomore, Gavin Lowe. 15 points in their win against East. Wearing number 2, the all-time state leader in assists, Jordan Barnes. Team's leading scorer, 23 points a game, is number 12, Dutch Dowdell. A senior, Will Blank, number 22. And rounding it out, Reef Smiley, number 32. And with that, we are all set and ready to go here.
Should have an exciting one here tonight with Olympus having revenge on their minds.
In the jump circle, number 12, Dutch Dowdell, and number 20, Landon Shaw. This one's up and won by Olympus. It's Barnes that controls it. Gets it inside to Reef. He'll back down, lay that one up, no good. Rebound, Gavin Lowe. Dutch now with it. He'll drive, still with it inside and out, outside to Blank. Reef again with it, and that's going to go out of bounds. A turnover on the first possession there for Olympus.
Unfortunate right there, especially after getting the offensive rebound after the missed layup.
Yeah, I like them trying to go inside and get into a rhythm early, but just great defense there, stopping them each time they had to pass out, and eventually the turnover was forced. Skyline now on offense for the first time. Kafusi has it, now it's back out to Lewis Garden. Shaw with it, guarded tightly by Reef. He'll spin and kick to the corner. Still pass around the perimeter, it's Skyline. Sorensen with it now, clock ticking down, only a few seconds. They'll get it inside of Kafusi. Layup won't go, and that's going to go out of bounds.
Some great defense right there by Olympus, not letting Skyline getting any open lanes.
Olympus back with it the other way. Lowe has it. And now it's Dutch at the three-point line. Olympus taking their time, passing around the perimeter. And now Lowe's attacking inside. Blank has it, now he's gonna pass it out back to the three-point line. The defense for both teams early have forced all possessions to late shot clock. Barnes with it, kicks to Gavin Lowe, who lays it up and in.
Fantastic extra pass. Skyline played some great defense just up until that last moment, until Barnes got in with the assist.
They all collapsed right on him, and he made that one extra pass with a few seconds, and it made all the difference. Rasmussen has it. Now it's in the corner with Sorensen. Sorensen again with it. Picked up his dribble, looking to pass now. Tries to get in Kafusi, and they are going to save it there. Nice recovery by the Eagles. Shaw takes it inside with contact, and it's going to be blocked. Will Blank stands tall.
Great contest right there, especially not getting the foul with the contact.
Barnes wasting no time here. He is the other way. That one's in. Jordan Barnes taking it all the way, laying it up and in. Shaw with some tempo. That one's good.
And both teams with an early emphasis on getting into the paint.
Yeah, none of the teams have had an open three-point shot or attempted any three. Barnes again inside. That one no good. Rebound Olympus and Lowe. And now Reef tries the first three of the night. Can't fall again. The Olympus Titans getting offensive rebounds. Dutch resets the offense, and a foul on the drive against the Eagles.
And those offensive rebounds can be so key, especially in a close game, which these two teams often play in.
Barnes to inbound. Reef with it. Now Dowdell. Thought about the deep three. Gets right. Pass to the hoop and one.
Great shot fake by Dowdell. We know he's so dangerous from three to be able to get that fake and then go for the layup plus the foul.
I mean, he's so good. He was contested 5 feet behind the three-point line, and they still fell for the pump fake because he can make those from that range. And the result, of course, he might get the 3 points anyways with the contact.
And Olympus's offense has calmed down after that first turnover on the first possession.
Dutch at the free throw line. That free throw's good. He's a great free throw shooter, shooting 82% on the year. Skyline now down 5. Shaw's guarded by Smiley. Now they get it over to Rasmussen. 3 defenders there. He gets the foul.
Charge to Reef.
Rasmussen's at the free throw line. He's been a great all-around, do-it-all player for the Eagles. 6.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block is his averages per game. That one's good. The second one is good as well. Barnes attacking. He's going to stop here, working on his defender. That fadeaway won't go.
Looked like there may have been some contact on his arm, no call.
Yeah, tight defense there all around, and that one's stolen right back by Lowe. Here he comes the other way. Gives it up to Dutch, and a foul earlier down low off ball.
And Olympus with the inbounds pass. Look for them to try and get Barnes or Dowdell set up for a 3.
Right, Olympus, they got a chance here to do a completely designed play, or are all 5 players on the same page. Skyline covers well, and they get it into Reef. Barnes down low now. That one's going to go up the front rim and in. Jordan Barnes gets another layup to go.
And so far, Barnes is getting a lot of shots in the paint. Wonder if that continues.
And that's a tough mid-range jumper that falls there on the other end for Landon Shaw.
And he's Skyline's leading scorer with 14.3 points per game.
Dutch with it. Going to pass it up here to Lowe. Lowe inside. And now right back to Dutch. Blank has it, now he gives to Barnes. Spinning is Barnes inside, lays it up and in once again. Jordy Barnes gets that one to fall.
And if Barnes keeps getting into the paint, you have to wonder if Skyline starts to put a double team on him eventually, and that may open up 3-pointers for Olympus.
And Jordan Barnes steals it right there, making plays on offense, and there's another assist. Gavin Lowe lays it up and in.
A great shot fake right there too. He's been driving to the paint so much. Finally caught Skyline off guard with a great pass to Lowe.
Yeah, each time you pass it, you got to be watching, be careful, because Gavin Lowe and Jordan Barnes, they get in those passing lanes and they steal them so frequently. Timeout taken early by Skyline. They're down 7, 13-6. 5 minutes gone in the game.
And Olympus's defense has been great so far. They've been causing turnovers, and they haven't let Skyline really get any open shots. Most of them have been contested.
Out of the timeout, it will be Eagles basketball. Shaw has it at the 3-point line. That pass can't quite get there, out of bounds, off of Skyline. Another turnover forced by Olympus. Gavin Lowe with the ball. Now it's Barnes, back to Dutch. He'll try his first 3-pointer of the night. His first one's perfect. Dutch Dowdell from deep.
And once again, if Olympus can hit from 3, it could be a long night for Skyline.
Skyline trying to get some offense going, and there it is. 2 more points for Landon Shaw. He has 75% of their points so far in this game. Barnes gives it to Dowdell. Back to Lowe. Lowe gets to Landon Howe, and he'll get it in there to Reef. Reef backing down, stopping, and he'll do a turnaround jumper that rolls around and in. Reef Smiley gets 2 points to go. Bo Bierman with it now, picked up his dribble, and he'll get it out of there. That pass inside to Shaw, but foul before. Just the second team foul on the Titans. Skyline with the ball, down 10 here in the first quarter. This pass is going to try and get inside there, and it will to Kafusi. Shaw, he'll try a three-pointer, and he'll hit it. Landon Shaw has been on fire to start the game.
He's been pretty much the reason Skyline's within 8 here. Olympus has dominated so far besides Shaw.
Barnes working on Bierman, backing him down, and now he gives it up to Dutch. Dutch with the ball here. And tight defense all around. Olympus, nothing to go. Under 10 in the shot clock, and now Dutch is open from 3. Long on the shot, but they get another chance here. Gets him with the pump fake, drives inside, and finishes.
And those offensive rebounds have been huge for Olympus, and they've capitalized on a lot of them.
Skyline with the ball now. They get it over to Shaw. He'll try a three-pointer. That one rims out, but they get the rebound. Foul on the shot there. Carson Kafusi doing a nice job there of keeping the possession alive, and he's rewarded with a couple free throws here. First one's good. Second one good as well. 20-12 now. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Barnes with it. Working on his defender. He gets inside. Open layup falls. Jordy Barnes now at 8 points on the game.
And he's just been so great driving to the paint.
Him and Dutch both with 8 points in this first quarter. Skyline can take this one down for last shot if they want. Bo Bierman inside. And they're going to call a blocking foul there. Olympus tried and Landon tried to jump inside there and take the charge, but they're going to call a block and one instead.
And for Skyline, they've gotten a good amount of free throws this first quarter. So far, they've made all of them. And if they want to come back right now down 8, they need to hit those.
That free throw good as well. Skyline brought this to within 7 now. 10 seconds left, Olympus with the ball. Barnes gives it to Blank. Blank takes a three-pointer, doesn't go, and Skyline gets the rebound. Clock runs out on that last second shot. That's the end of the first quarter here. Olympus, their offense has been incredible, scoring 22 points, but Skyline's offense not too bad either, keeping it close here. 22-15, end of the first.
In a quarter that it felt like Olympus asserted their dominance, Skyline just hanging around.
Yeah, Landon Shaw, huge for them in that first quarter. He scored 8 of their first 10, but then the other players started to pick it up, scoring the last 5 of the quarter. They break, huddle when we're ready here for the start of the second quarter. So Olympus up 7 on defense here.
And Skyline with some momentum to end that quarter, to wonder if that carries over to the second quarter, especially with them getting the ball to start.
Yeah, great chance to make this a 5 or even 4-point game with some points here. Rasmussen has it and gives it over to Bierman. Olympus trying out the zone here to start the second. In the corner, the three-pointer's taken, no good. Lowe got the rebound, he's coming the other way. Jordan Barnes now has it. Working in the mid-range post, and now he's going to take it inside and pass it out. Gavin Lowe trying a three-pointer, no good. Rebound won by Olympus once again, that's been huge. Barnes, a huge deep three-pointer is good. Jordy Barnes gets that one to go, and immediately timeout taken by Skyline.
Just incredible range from Jordy Barnes. You don't see that every day in high school basketball.
Yeah, I mean, they got, for Skyline, they had the stop, but Olympus, they just knocked the ball out of there, knock it all the way back to almost, that gray line there on the courts, and Jordy Barnes just takes it and pops. Perfect, 3 points there for Olympus.
And for Skyline, that's even more killer because they had an open three in the corner down there. Olympus was able to get the defensive rebound and the offensive rebound, and Barnes kills them with the deep, deep three.
All right, the rebounding has been a huge part in crafting this 10-point lead for Olympus, and something that Skyline, they'd be right there in this one, almost even with Olympus. If you take away those offensive rebounds, Olympus has been getting almost every possession. Skyline trying to answer and nearly stolen away by Dowdell. Got a hand on it, but it unfortunately goes out of bounds there. Sorensen to inbound here, and he'll get it in. Bo Bierman with it, averaging a little under 7 points a game, and kickball is going to be there.
And for Bierman, he originally attended Olympus High School and transferred in his sophomore season.
And that one's going to be stolen away. They try and get it inbounds, and Barnes trying another deep three. No good. Foul on the rebound goes against Olympus. Skyline gets it back.
A little bit of a heat check right there, but you can't blame him for taking it after hitting the other one.
Yeah, 11 points in just 9 minutes to play, and then fresh off of that huge deep three-pointer. Skyline trying to get past this zone that has been so troubling to start this second quarter. That one's going to be knocked out of bounds off Olympus.
So far, that early trap is forcing Skyline into some situations deep on the perimeter.
Shaw gets the ball here out at the three-point line. Bierman with it now, working on Dutch, takes it inside, lays it up, and it's going to go there. Here's Dutch the other way. He gets inside, he lays it up, no good. Skyline wasting no time, picked off right there by Gavin Lowe, and he's going to lay it in.
And as I talked about it earlier, Olympus needs to get those steals and turnovers early in this one. They've been doing exactly that.
Yeah, Gavin Lowe getting up there and ripping that one down. A great steal. Skyline trying to stop this run by the Titans. They kick it to the corner. Three-pointers taken. Bouncing up, no good.
And another big difference in this one is that Skyline has not made any three-pointers. Olympus has made 2.
Dutch with it, spins and kicks to Barnes. Barnes directing players, now he's going to give it to Reef. Reef backs in, stops and lays it up. No good, rebound won by Skyline. They're pushing the pace the other way with Shaw. And that one's going to be poked and stolen away. Jordy Barnes gets the steal. Dutch with it, he'll step and pass it into Reef. Great extra pass.
And Olympus is an elite passing team. Even when they have the open three, they're not afraid to pass it in for an even greater open two-point shot.
Yeah, 297 assists on the year in just 16 games for Olympus. And there's a steal by Barnes. Barnes looking to take it himself, and now he's going to slow it and give it into Reef. He'll lay it up and in. Olympus on fire to start this second quarter.
Just feels like every time Skyline thinks they find a lane to pass, Olympus is right there to steal it away.
Reef's now up to 6 points in this game. Skyline looking for some offense, and looks like it's going to be a foul going against the Titans.
Another big key for Olympus on defense is they've taken Landon Shaw out of the game after that big first quarter. He hasn't scored since.
They will get it embedded here to Sorensen. Tries to go right back to Kafusi. 2 players there, stolen away. Will Blank taking it down now after that steal. Dutch, he'll try a 3-pointer. No good. Skyline gets the rebound, and now they're going to try their own 3-pointer. That one's not going to go either. Trenton Wales had a good look there. Dutch, another one, same spot. No good either. Rebound again is going to be won by Skyline. Trenton Wales with it again on the other end. Driving inside, laying it up and in. Lusgarten right there.
And that's a big bucket for Skyline after their offense seemed out of sorts.
And they just lose him defensively. Didn't get back in time, and that pass goes the length of the court to the open Reeve Smiley. You made a good play out of that, and Olympus caught you sleeping on the other end as they get the easy layup.
That's the second foul on Will Blank. He's now coming out of the game.
That one's going to be inbounded there. Becker has it, guarded by Reeve. And Skyline, they got a deep roster. They play a lot of different players throughout the game. Olympus, they play, just 6, 7 players throughout the whole game. Skyline, they'll play 8, 9, sometimes even 10. 3-pointer taken there, no good. Skyline, they still haven't made a 3-pointer yet.
And for Skyline rotating so many players, that can be good if they're all on, but it also doesn't let your offense get a rhythm if they need it.
Reeve drives and then has to pass that one to the corner. Fortunate they keep it, and that's going to be a traveling call on Dutch.
Just a little bit of miscommunication right there. Gallo was able to get the ball back, but tight defense by Skyline, and he traveled.
Skyline still down 14, looking to cut into that a little bit to end this first half. And that one nearly stolen away, but they will call a foul. That's their 4th team foul on Olympus. The next one will put Skyline at the free throw line.
And that's been really the one issue with Olympus on defense. They've committed a lot of fouls. It led to a lot of free throws in the first quarter for Skyline, and now one more, and it will lead to even more.
That one's nearly stolen, but it will go out of bounds off of the Skyline player anyway, so turnover by the Eagles. Low with it. And now it's Barnes. He gives it to Dutch. Thought about the 3, and now he's taking it inside. That mid-range jumper's perfect.
And he can really hit from anywhere, whether it's from 3 or mid-range.
And he does a great job working to his spots there. Didn't like the look initially, then he worked it to the mid-range where he got an open shot. Carson Confusi guarded tightly. Gets past and lays it up, no good. Looks like it was blocked there. Barnes the other end, gives it to Landon. He'll try a 3-pointer, no good. That one's nearly stolen away, and it will be saved. Great hustle play by Gavin Lowe to get that turnover. Olympus on the other end, and now it's Dutch with it. They're slowing it down now. Lowe has it. Put it on a couple moves and kicks to the corner. Now Barnes has it. Lots of passing here. Inside, Gavin Lowe lays it up and in.
I feel like the biggest difference early in this one is that Olympus has been the aggressor, whether it's on defense or offense.
Skyline back on offense, down 18. They'll try a deep three, they won't go. Rebound pulled in by the Titans. Barnes wasting no time the other end, the floater and one. Jordy Barnes getting everything to fall. Jordy Barnes now at 13 points in the game. He had 13 in the last game against East, 13 in the first half here. Free throws up and in. 14 now on the night for Jordy. Bierman working on Barnes. Tries to get past, now he's going to kick it out. That one nearly turnover, miscommunication. They get it back though. Shaw has it. Trying to take it inside. Defense there the whole way. That one won't go. He gets his own rebound though, and he'll get the putback.
And that's really been, offensive rebounds have really been where Skyline has had their most success today, getting that offensive rebound and being able to lay it right back up in.
In the blink of the eye, this lead's doubled. It's at 19. Olympus slowing it down here to end the second quarter. Dowdell has it. He's guarded by Rasmussen. Now he gives it up to Evans. Barnes with it. 10 seconds, he's inside. The floater is good. Jordy Barnes again scoring. Here comes Skyline the other way. Their half-court shot doesn't go, and that's the end of the first half. Skyline 21, Olympus 42.
Just everything going right for Olympus there. They were able to get into Skyline's passing lanes, didn't ever let him get an easy shot. And then on offense, Jordy Barnes leading the way from assists to points.
And I think the switch to zone in that second quarter was great for the Titans. They held Skyline to just 6 points in that quarter, and they had about 6 turnovers, it felt like, defensively that resulted in points to the other end. Olympus doubled Skyline in that first half. It's 42-21. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the start of the third quarter.
Give it up for your Olympus cheer team. And now, fans, let's give some love to the incredible Olympus High Orchesis. This dance is choreographed by our officers Claire Church, Isabel Fry, Madison Long, and Kate Soto. Next dance is our Olympus High Dance Company, choreographed by our officers Ellie Jackson, Sophie Cole, Lawrence, and Lizzie Farnsworth.
Yeah, tensions is definitely rising. Teed up right now. T-time. T-time like I got caught with it. T-time like one for the quarter. Tell the boy about comparison. He need to try.
Welcome back for the start of the second half. I'm Jackson Bodley.
And I'm Lucas Pierce.
It was a great first half for the Titans as they're up 21 points. And they responded well in that first half, scoring 42 points. Jordy Barnes was incredible on offense. He had 16. Dutch had 10 points as well. As for Skyline, their main contributor offensively was the leading scorer, Landon Shaw. He kept them afloat in that first quarter, but unfortunately in the second quarter, the zone defense for the Titans forced a ton of steals, and that led to that lead doubling.
And Olympus throughout that entire first half was super aggressive on offense and on defense, and it paid off greatly. Seemed just a little upset about that loss last year against Skyline.
that we should be ready to go here. Olympus versus Skyline. Once again, second half. Here it comes. Olympus will start with the ball. Dutch gives it to Jordy. He'll try deep three-pointer. It's good. Immediately, Olympus hits from deep. Jordy Barnes gets it to go.
And Olympus starting off right where they ended that first half.
So just 10 seconds in, Olympus gets a three-pointer to go, and now Skyline trying to answer. Three-pointer taken by their own, and it banks in. The first three-pointer of the game banks in there for Lusgarten and Skyline. Dutch gives it to Lowe. Inside and out of Reef. He's working on Kafusi. He'll spin. Fouled on that shot.
And in that first half, the one thing that didn't go right for Olympus was the foul discrepancy. Skyline was shooting a lot of free throws, and in this half, Skyline takes the first foul.
Reef gets the first one to go there. His second one good as well. Reef now into double figures.
Both teams shooting excellently from the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think either team's missed a free throw all day. Sorensen and the Eagles back on offense. They get it into Kafusi. Double teamed inside, is blocked by Dutch. Globe pulls it in, and now it's Barnes the other way. Lowe kicks it to Will, and now he's going to pump fake, go back inside, and now Lowe's trying a three-pointer. No good, but Barnes gets the offensive rebounds. Jordy Barnes spinning, laying that one up, no good. Getting his own rebound almost again, but will go out of bounds, they say off Olympus.
And the offensive rebounds continuing for Olympus. Even though they didn't get that second one, they still got a good shot off of that first offensive rebound.
Lusgarten and the Eagles back on offense. They're going to have an open Rasmussen from deep. He'll hit it. Skyline got a couple threes to go early in the second half. Barnes up ahead immediately. Reef got the pass, taking his time, no good. The putback, no good either. Sorensen into Shaw, poked away out of bounds.
And Skyline, they've got the lead down to 20. Maybe after that three by them and then the stop, they can get some momentum.
Rasmussen has it, guarded by Barnes. Open in the corners, Kafusi. His three-pointer, no good. And Olympus stepped out of bounds. They're getting the rebound, so a third chance here for the Eagles.
And the Titans with a 20-point lead, probably the one thing you don't want to do is give Skyline extra chances to come back. Just want to get the rebound and go set up your offense.
Sorensen does get the inbounds pass, and that he's going to pass it right back to Olympus. It's Barnes and Dowdell. Dowdell lays it up and in. Rasmussen tries to get Kafusi, but a foul will be called. Too much contact.
That will be the third on Will Blank, bringing in Landon Howell.
Yeah, Landon Howell, he had a great game against East on Friday with 6 points and 6 rebounds. Skyline on offense here. Rasmussen jumps and passes that one away. They get their own rebound again, and now they're going to give it to Kafusi at the three-point line. Three-pointer taken by Skyline, no good.
And the difference with the offensive rebounds is that Olympus has been able to capitalize on them and Skyline has not.
Dowdell now at the three-point line, takes it inside, lays it up and in. Dutch Dowdell taking whatever they give him. And now he's at 14. Shaw tries a three-pointer, it won't go. Rebound Dutch.
That shot felt a little forced by Skyline there after they lost the momentum.
Dutch takes it all the way to the other end, but he's going to be blocked on that layup attempt. Good defense there from Lindquist. Dutch thought about the deep three, takes it inside, his floater rims out. Skyline and Shaw spinning inside, reverse layup. Doesn't fall, but he does get the contact, so a couple free throws coming his way. That was a nice move to get inside.
And Skyline will take any points they can get right now. Their offense has been struggling quite a bit this game.
A free throw, no good there. Shaw on the second temp is perfect. 51-28 now the score about halfway through the third quarter. Barnes working on Skyline, and now he's going to have to pass this one. We'll give it over to Lowe. Howell with that three-point line, and now trying to get inside, it's stolen away. Skyline, and it's stolen right back by Lowe, and it's going to be blocked, but a foul is going to be called.
And that's unfortunate for Skyline right there. They got the turnover, looking like they might have some numbers, but Olympus able to get the ball back, and now Lowe shooting free throws.
And Skyline, their offense has been much improved in the third quarter than it was the second quarter. They had just 6 points in all the second quarter. They already have 7 in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter, but their defense is still allowing Olympus to score at the same rate they were, so the lead's still growing.
And for the Titans, interestingly enough, they have only hit 3 three-pointers. Most of their points has come in the paint and within the 2-point range.
Gavin Lowe now at 10 points, the 4th player for Olympus in double figures. Rasmussen directing the offense and getting ready to run this play. They try and get in the high post, and they will with a shot. He'll take a mid-range, no good. Dowdell and Olympus wasting no time. Barnes back to Dowdell, deep three-pointers up, bouncing around, doesn't quite fall. They get the rebound with Reef, and he'll kick to Dowdell, gives it into Landon. Right back to Dowdell, his three-pointer that time, no good either. Again, the rebound by Reef, and he finished it this time.
Those offensive rebounds have just been killer for Skyline tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Dowdell, he's had a great game, 14 points so far, but his three-point shooting has not been where it's used to seeing, and so he's still finding his points and the offensive rebounding, giving them the extra chances most of the time.
And it hasn't just been one offensive rebound per possession. There's been a lot of times where they've gotten multiple.
Skyline now with it, down 27. They're facing the zone of Olympus. Rasmussen inside, passes it to Shaw, who lays it up and in. Timeout's going to be taken by Skyline here, down 25 points.
And Skyline's offense is at its best when it's going through Shaw, as evidenced by the first quarter and now this quarter. When he gets the ball, that generally leads to points.
And so an improved third quarter for Skyline. They played much better than they did in the second quarter, but the problem is the lead's still grown by 4 points in this third quarter, so they got to take it a whole nother level to start cutting into the lead. And then he got a 25-point margin to make up.
And right now, time is their worst enemy. With only 10:38 left in this game, you have to wonder if there's enough time to come back from down 25.
They break huddle, and it looks like we're ready to finish out this third quarter. Olympus leads by 25. Will be Olympus with the ball here out of the timeout. Looks like Skyline's going to change to a full court press, trying to generate some more turnovers quickly. Barnes over to Reef. They're slowly working it back and forth up past half court, and there they are. Gavin Lowe now tries to get it to Dutch, but it's stolen away. Great play by David Rasmussen. Skyline on the other end looking to turn it into points. Three-pointer taken by Lindquist, no good. Barnes gonna give it over to Lowe. Dutch over to Reef. He's doubled in the corner, and he's gonna have to give it up. Now Dutch is doubled, and that one's gonna go out of bounds. 2 straight turnovers for Olympus on offense. The pressure is working for Skyline.
After not turning the ball over for the majority of the game, Skyline now being able to force a little bit of those turnovers.
Two minutes to go in the third quarter. Skyline back on offense. Becker gives it into Shaw, and he'll kick it now. Shaw again in the high post inside Rasmussen. 3 defenders there. He will put it up and finish, sticking with it. Barnes gives it to midcourt to Lowe. Lowe kicks to Hal, and now it's going to be over to Reef. Olympus able to break that pressure there. Barnes inside, gives it to the cutting Landon, but it's blocked from behind. Landon Shaw sticking with the play, gets back there and blocks that one.
It was a good pass right there, but Howell just didn't have the height advantage, and Shaw was able to swat it away.
This inbounds play is going to get in there to Reef, and they left Barnes wide open. He lays it up and in. A nice find there to realize that they weren't guarding the inbounder.
That's a beautifully designed play when they're not guarding the rebounder.
Or using that 5th player as the 5th option. Barnes now over 20 points in this game. Three-pointer taken by Skyline, no good. Contact on the rebound goes against Rasmussen.
And for Olympus, with their 25-point lead with 57 seconds left in the third quarter, it's probably been their best performance out of their last 4 games. They'd been struggling a little bit up to this point, but starting to get back on track.
Barnes gets it, and now in the corner, Dutch Dowdell, 3-pointer, it's good. Dutch Dowdell again from deep. Skyline trying to get their offense rolling on 30 seconds now left in this quarter. They get the open shooter in the corner, but they can't convert. A good look and a great save to throw it off the Olympus player.
And Bierman has had 2 great looks at 3, just not able to get him to fall.
Skyline still on offense there after that great save. They try and inbounds it way back there, and that one almost stolen away by Lowe. The foul will be called instead.
And that's just an unfortunate foul. Bierman loses the ball, and Lowe just runs into him. Not much you can do about that one.
So we're going to inbound it once again, this time at half court. Bierman gets the inbounds. 25 seconds left in this quarter. Doubled, and he's going to fall down, and a foul will be called.
And Olympus going back to that zone defense after going away from it a little bit in that third quarter. The traps once again causing some problems for Skyline.
Olympus picks up a couple quick fouls there, and now Skyline in the bonus with the next one. Becker gets the inbounds, and now they're working on it. Becker again with it. Drives inside, lays it up and in. A couple points there for Skyline. Olympus trying a last-second possession here. 5 seconds to go. Barnes with it. He'll step and give it to Lowe. His step-back three-pointer at the buzzer, no good.
And while it felt like Skyline played a lot better in that third quarter, Olympus was still able to extend their lead, just speaking volumes about how well they've been able to play tonight.
All right, Olympus, they extended their lead by 11 points in the second quarter. They only extended it by 5. So I guess technically speaking, they played 50% better. But yeah, so like you mentioned, they played a lot better, but in order to cut to the lead, they're going to have to do even more. And I think their offense was improved, but the defense was the same as it was. As Olympus, they've scored 20 points consistently every single quarter as they're at 60 now into 3.
And Olympus has just been on fire from wherever they are shooting, and then to couple that with the offensive rebounds they're getting, it's just not a winning formula for Skyline.
Start of the fourth, Skyline starts with the basketball. Rasmussen to inbound. Becker guarded behind the three-point line by Dutch. They'll get it over here in the corner now. Wells will get it inside there to Shaw. Defense right there, and now they're going to kick it right back out. They'll try it again. Shaw guarded by Howell. Backing down, gets him with the pump fake and one.
And Shaw's been about pretty much the only thing going right for Skyline tonight on the offensive side. He has 15 of their 34 points.
Right, they get it inside to him. It's not there. They get it inside once again, and a nice pump fake gets him in the air and one. Free throw is good. Low to blank, and now they're slowly taking it down the court. They get it across half court now with Barnes. Barnes to Dowdell and right back to him. Quick passing, beating the Skyline defense here. Now they nearly had the open player, but it's tipped and stolen away. That one's knocked into the corner, and it will go out of bounds. They're going to say off of Olympus. And it was their last possession ended in a turnover, but I like how they had that quick passing, because when you got a team moving around, doubling that frequently, trying to force steals like that, you can't let it sit in one spot too long, and getting that ball moving around to the open players is the best way to combat it. Shaw gets it inbound, but they're going to call a foul before on Barnes. Just his first foul of this game.
And that's now 2 early fouls on Olympus. Skyline could be in the bonus very quickly.
It's going to be James Becker to inbound here. Still looking here late, and it's going to be tipped and stolen away. Nothing going at all, and it's stolen right there at the front by Dowdell. Loses control there as he tried to step into a 3, but he does save it. Low back to Barnes now. Inside a Reef, and now they're just passing it around, milking this clock down. Low doubled in the corner, gets to the high post, right back to Low. Dowdell, three-pointer, no good.
Skyline moving to a zone on that possession. And Olympus also just letting the clock wind down.
Rasmussen, a couple of moves inside. Now he's going to pass it up to Shaw. He's spinning inside and laying it up and in. His great game continues. Landon Shaw up to 18. They give it to the cutting low. His floater's going to be up in shorts. Dutch tries to save it. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds there.
And in this quarter, it's been kind of the opposite of what we've seen all game. Skyline's been the aggressor on offense and defense, but also Olympus more playing to run the clock out rather than run the offense and get points early in the shot clock.
Skyline back on offense here. Deep three-pointer is going to be taken and hit. Trenton Wells, a deep three-pointer falls. That's his first point of the night and a big one. Barnes dribbling around and now he'll bring it back out. Back to Dutch into the high post and he'll take it. Reef no good. Rebound Skyline. Their defense starting to work here. Olympus hasn't scored this fourth quarter. Three-pointer taken again by Trenton Wells, no good.
An unfortunate miss for Olympus right there. Skyline had all the momentum, and that would have gotten their student section right back into the game.
Yeah, their defense has been great this quarter. Still yet to score for Olympus in this quarter after they averaged 20 in the first three. Low inside, and now he'll kick to Dutch. Three-pointer, it's good. It was wide open from three, and he's going to hit it.
And Olympus, it felt like they may have taken the ball out of the air a little too quickly there. Skyline got some momentum, went on a bit of a run to make it a closer game, but Olympus is right back with a 20-plus point lead.
And now Dutch is over 20 points in this game. Two players for Olympus over 20, Dutch Dowdell and Jordy Barnes. Out of the timeout here, 5 minutes remaining. Olympus with a 21-point lead. Skyline has the ball. Becker brings it up for the Eagles. He's guarded by Lowe, and now he's going to pass it over. They leave him open. Deep three-pointer taken, no good. Gavin Lowe in trouble at the baseline, and he'll give it up to Barnes. Olympus trying to get it past half court, and they will with Blank. Miscommunication as that one goes out of bounds.
And that full court press has caused Olympus some trouble in this fourth quarter. You have to wonder maybe if Skyline had implemented that a little bit early, if it could be a closer game and they would have hopes of coming back in this one.
Right, I mean, they've only allowed Olympus one made shot since they started that. Had they done that maybe in the start of the second half instead of the start of the fourth. And then they're going to turn it over right there. Just a bad pass goes out of bounds over his head.
But it's also been one of those games for Skyline where wherever they get some momentum, either Olympus hits a big shot that takes the momentum right back, or they shoot themselves in the foot.
Reef tries a behind the back pass there. It's going to be stolen away. Shaw on the other end, taking on all of Olympus' defenders, and now he'll kick the open shooter. Becker, it's good. Skyline's offense coming alive a little bit. Barnes gets it up to Dowdell. Olympus still trying to figure out a way to get past this tight defense, and now they've got an open cutter. Reese Smiley lays it up. Becker with the ball, crosses half court there. Gives up to Rasmussen. Becker again with it, and that 2 straight possessions thrown out of bounds by Skyline.
Just an errant pass right there. Maybe if he waits just a little bit, get on the same page with his teammates, then it's a successful pass and they can set up their offense once again.
Just a little over 3 minutes left in this game. Dowdell over to Lowe. He's doubled and give it up to Barnes. Barnes back to Lowe. Pump fakes the deep 3, and Olympus just wasting this clock away. What a pass there by Barnes inside. He'll kick to Lowe. No good. And over the back's going to be called against Olympus.
And after those 2 early fouls for Olympus, there have been no fouls called, so Skyline still not in the bonus.
Bierman now with it for the Eagles. He's doubled, and that one's caught him off guard as he throws it away. Barnes on the other end, finish it.
And he's been Olympus's leading scorer with 23 points. Right behind him is Dowdell with 20.
Yeah, great offensive night all around for the Titans, but those 2 especially. Rasmussen working on Barnes inside. Now he's going to put up a wild floater that doesn't go. Barnes full court pass down to Lowe, and he's going to lay that one in.
And as I mentioned in the keys of the game, Olympus needed some scorers outside of Barnes and Dowdell, and Lowe and Smiley have stepped up to the challenge tonight.
Yeah, both of them over double figures. And now Shaw's going to try and do an acrobatic layup, but he gets his own miss and puts it up and in. Low back to Blank, and now they give it over to Barnes. Barnes back to Low, and Barnes with it guarded tightly. A great find inside. Reese Smiley lays it up, and Jordy Barnes has had a ton of assists tonight. Really, anywhere on the court, if you're open, he'll find you and put the pass on the money. Deep 3-pointer is going to be taken. No good there. Barnes with the rebound. Under a minute now. Barnes with it. Gets it to Dowdell. He'll try a deep 3-pointer. It's good. Dutch Dowdell fires from deep.
And it's just been one of those nights where you can't stop them. And when you can't stop Barnes and Dowdell, it's hard to beat the Titans.
Yeah, just a cherry on top there by Dowdell, hitting that deep 3 with a minute left. And Shaw gets an and one to go there. Landon Shaw at the free throw line. He's had a great game tonight. That free throw won't go. He's had 22 points. Dutch with it. Inside, lays it up, gets the bounce to fall. Dutch Dowdell now at 25.
And with those 5 straight points by Dowdell, he now is the leading scorer and Jordy Barnes at 23.
All right, Olympus they play to the end. That could change. 10 seconds to go. It's looking like Olympus will just await this one out and dribble it out. It'll be the end here, Olympus versus Skyline. Olympus gets a huge win, 76-49. Their offense great all game with 76 points. Their defense stepped up, holding the Skyline Eagles to under 50 points.
And they clearly had revenge on their mind. They played like they were angry and wanted to avenge that loss from last season.
Yeah, definitely. The three-point shooting great, and they had a lot of steals, especially in that second quarter, that kept their offense rolling. For Skyline, their slide continues as this is now their 6th loss in 8 games. Their next game will be on the road as they travel to face Brighton. Olympus will stay at home on Friday as they try to avenge another loss that they faced earlier this year to Highland. That would be a great game. It will also be the Morp game, and we will stream that one right here on OlyTV. I'm Jackson Bodley.
And I'm Lucas Pierce.
Thanks so much for watching this one. We hope to see you on Friday as Olympus hosts Highland.